Let no one hold you hostage to the old you. I ain't playing about that one. That's hey y'all, I'm Raquel and welcome back to my channel where we are nevertheless and always the more. And if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you can become a notification diva, honey, and you'll know when I upload videos. So in today's video, I have for you guys 5 tips on how to reinvent yourself and glow up after weight loss. How you gonna do it, baby? How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? I'm gonna share with you guys how I did it, okay? These tips won't apply to everybody. They're just things that have helped me along the way. So if you run across a tip that don't apply to you, you know, you just chew the meat, spit out the bone. When I tell you these things that I've done, they totally transformed me, my mindset, how I approach life, all kinds of things. My journey did not stop with losing a massive amount of weight. The journey was like just beginning. Evolving into the woman I am currently took time, and I'm telling you, these tips really helped me out. So I hope you guys stay tuned. And before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button just in case you don't make it all the way through. I hope you do, but just in case you don't, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is you want to get a new wardrobe. Getting a new wardrobe is essential. It's a step that cannot be skipped. It can't be skipped. You need to find your new style that matches the new you. You're gonna be different. When we have weight on us, we're basing our style off of our insecurities. You know what I'm saying? When I was heavier, my midsection was my area. I used to call it my pouch. I wanted to cover my pouch. So when I go in a store, I'm looking for peplum tops. I'm looking for flare out shirts. I'm looking for anything that is not gonna be tight around my stomach because I did not want to draw attention to my stomach. So I had a wardrobe full of that stuff. Do not hold on to that way of dressing. To get a new wardrobe, if you don't know where to start, I would recommend finding someone who's shaped like you, your same height. They can even be the same skin complexion. Someone who resembles you, and follow them and emulate their style. It's not like you're gonna be copying them. This is gonna be just your startup. This is just gonna be, I like how she wore that. Hey, she got the same body as me. If that worked for her, that's probably gonna work for me. Your own creativity and your own style over time, it's gonna develop. It's gonna change. Not hold on to those clothes that represented the old you. You've put that work in, and it's time to treat yourself, and it's time to express yourself. That's tip number 1, get a new wardrobe and dress for the new. Tip number 2 is going to be to lean more into your femininity. Now, let me just say this. I know that there's a lot of femininity content everywhere nowadays, and so it can become redundant hearing the things that people say about femininity. But why I have this as a tip, for 1, is something that I had to do, and for 2, when I say lean into your femininity when you're trying to reinvent yourself, coming from someone who was overweight, I was living in protection mode, and I know a lot of overweight women live in protection mode. And protection mode is a masculine trait. What does living in protection mode looks like? It looks like sitting on the sidelines, playing yourself small. You are wanting to protect yourself from shame, judgment, being talked about. Ooh, when is Raquel gonna lose that weight? Y'all, she is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. People say stuff like that. So you get into your mindset of trying to protect yourself, so you shrink yourself in the process. When I say lean into your femininity, I mean get into the flow of life and who you are now. When you're out of that protection mindset, you're able to just be. You're able to let things flow. You're able to try new things. You ever see like an overweight person and they're sitting like slouched down? They're not really in the conversations. They have a angry look on their face. When you see a woman looking angry and like she's mad at the world, she is trying to survive And I know that when I was 300 pounds, I just felt that it was easier to just fade into the background. Naturally, I'm a quiet person, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm a very quiet person, okay? I am. I can talk. I'm a chatterbox. If you start the conversation, baby, we can talk all night. But if you don't, I can just sit there forever. You know what I'm saying? So that part of me is still true. But I know that when I was close to 300 pounds, I dressed in a way that would not get me any attention. I played myself small. I sat on the sidelines and everything. And it was all to protect myself. When I say lean into your femininity, I mean get out there. Trust more. Trust God. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Get out of that protection, survival mode. Woe is me. People are trying to hurt me. People are out to get me. People are talking about me. They don't like me. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't want to be friends with me because I'm overweight, or he wouldn't want to date me because I'm big. Whatever you've been thinking, you have to shift that stuff. Trust more. Trust the process. Stop living inside your head and drop more into your heart. Tip number 3. Now this tip, when I say this tip probably helped me the most. I'm for real, y'all. This tip, I couldn't make this video without putting this tip in here, okay? Y'all ready? Well, if you're ready, go and like this video. If you're ready, like the video and hit the subscribe button right quick, and then I'm gonna share this very important tip. Let me give y'all a second. I got my notes here. Now, let me stop playing. Read self-help books and educate yourself on human psychology. It's a must. It's a must. You want to glow up and reinvent yourself? It's a must. It's a must. You have to. I'm gonna leave some books that I've read down in the description box that has really helped me and really opened my eyes. But let me tell y'all something. I always say this because it's true. When you transform and when you start to level up, okay? When you start to glow up, you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have subtle haters, big haters, haters that you don't even know. And trust me, y'all, I never was that person to think they hating on me. I was never that person until I lost weight. And then I started, like, you go from the person on the sidelines, right, that nobody ain't studying really, to boom, you're a baddie, baby. You're gonna have some haters. I'm just keeping it real. You're gonna need to know how the human mind works. You're gonna need to read 48 Laws of Power. You're gonna need to read The Art of Seduction. You're gonna need to read The Game of Life and how to play it. You're gonna need to read these things, because if you don't, you're gonna be thinking, why they got a problem with me? Why they doing this? Why is this happening? Am I losing friends? Or why are they constantly talking about me? Why is my name in their mouth? Read these books, honey. And you're going to find out. You're going to know things that you just should not do. You should not do as a person, because they rub people the wrong way. Because you are stepping into elevation. You are going to need to educate yourself, whether it's the dating world. If you've been sitting on the sidelines and you have not dated, you need to read a book on dating. You need to. Because the advice that people giving you, your friends and family, sometimes they don't even know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you've been on the sidelines, or you've been attracting guys that they've been on a lower vibration, and now you're elevating yourself. You're going to want to attract a higher caliber man. You need to educate yourself on game, how to date, what not to do. I'm telling you, I'm just keeping it real. I'm spilling the tea today, okay? Read you some self-help books. Know how the human mind works. It's going to help you. It's going to help you in the workforce. It's going to help you self-reflect. You're gonna see some things that you've been doing that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? The enlightenment that's gonna come from just educating yourself on how people work. Trust me, when you start changing, people start changing. Not all people. I got some solid people in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm solid. So my people that's near and dear to my heart, they solid. But as far as like, you know, just, you know, associates and stuff, you need to know. You need to know. Educate yourself. Even if you haven't lost weight or you ain't been on the side of this, is a general, you know, tip. If we was going in numerical order, that may be number one. I may need to edit that and make it number one, because I ain't playing about that one. That's key. For real. Tip number 4, you want to continue to educate yourself on health, fitness, and weight loss. Make sure that health, fitness is a sector in your life. So you got God, family, health, finance, work, whatever. However order you want to put it in, it needs to be in the most important parts of your life. Is nothing to push on the back burner. You want to continue to build on whatever it is you're doing. You want to continue to grow. I do not look the same as I looked when I initially lost 100 pounds. There are so many avenues that I've taken. There are so many diets that I've tried. There are workouts that I've done. I'm the type of person that if somebody says, hey, Pilates is the new thing, I'm gonna try Pilates. If somebody say, hey, yeah, 12-3-30, that's the thing that's, you know, shredding people up, I'm gonna give it a try. You've lost weight and you lost weight through meal prepping, and now life has threw you a curveball and you don't have time to meal prep anymore. All right, it's time to elevate up then. It's time to invest in a meal prep service or start HelloFresh or something that's going to help you. The last thing you want to do is lose that weight, start living your best life, and then boom, because you didn't continue to educate, read, watch YouTube videos, have you a fitness influencer who you look up to, all these things that's going to keep you on track, you let them go. And then you revert back to the old you. Even though that does happen sometimes, it's nothing wrong with falling off. But if you continue to build your new habits, you have a better chance of sustaining and maintaining the new you. So, tip number 5, we're going back to the looks, because the looks are important. Glow up, I mean, it's very heavily, you know, based on the outside. Some is mental work, definitely, but we on these looks. Tip number 5, you want to nail down your signature look. Nail it down. Why do you want to nail down your signature? Your signature look is going to help you consistently look good. All right, so we'll use myself as an example. Although I try a lot of hairstyles out, my signature is a part down the middle. I don't think y'all have ever seen me with a side part. Not saying that I don't wear a side part, but a part down the middle is me. I don't care if I have my hair slicked back into a ponytail. I don't care if I have curly hair. I don't care if I have straight hair. I don't care if I'm doing something like this and I got, you know, a little ponytail pull back. Part down the middle, that's me. These are my signatures. A classic French or a classic red. That is my signature look. I'm not really a colorful nail kind of girl. I'm not really a long nail kind of girl. I know that. And, you know, nothing against the women that want long nails. That's their signature. They know that that's what makes them feel good. You're probably not gonna see me in a leather jacket too quick, but you're gonna see me in a trench coat. Throw the trench coat across my shoulders and I'm giving bougie auntie vibes. You know what I'm saying? Heels. I'm gonna pick up a pair of heels before anything. My family and friends will call me, literally come up to me and be like, oh girl, I didn't even know that was you. I'm used to you being in heels. Like if I have on some combat boots or some tennis shoes or something, they'll say, oh, I knew that looked like you, but you didn't have on heels, so I didn't know. A pump is a part of my signature. What a signature does is it cuts out the, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna wear my hair? I know a part down the middle gonna frame my face just right. how I'm gonna get my nails today. I can go, get on Pinterest and try something funky, new. But if I can't, give me Ferrari red. This is my signature color. As a woman, have a signature scent, a signature look, a signature makeup look, signature hair. It's gonna help you stay consistent. If you don't know how to nail down your signature, you're gonna have to try these things out. You're gonna have to try some hairstyles out. You're gonna have to try some makeup looks out until you find what works for you. And what works for you is gonna be what feels best to you. I know that when I'm looking for clothes, I'm looking for the simple thing. My outfit, it could have came from Rainbow, Walmart, TJ Maxx, Zara, Fashion Nova, H&M. It could have came from any of those stores. I got my signature pieces in my mind to the point where I can shop anywhere and come out looking good. Nail down your signature. So those were the tips, the 5 tips. I've been sitting here contemplating, like, should I throw a bonus? Y'all seem to like my last bonus. We love a good bonus. Don't we love a good bonus? You know what? Bonus tip. Let no one hold you hostage to the old you. Okay? Your journey and your glow up and your reinvention and your elevation, that is yours for you. People will try to hold you hostage. They will try to remind you of the old you. They will try to, take jabs. They will try to make you feel bad for glowing up on them, for elevating. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your appearance, if you want to change the way you walk, talk, speak, wear your hair, the places you go, places where you used to frequent, you may not want to go there anymore. Restaurants you used to eat at may not do it for you anymore. It is okay. Clothes that you used to wear, your new friend group, whatever the case may be, your elevation is yours. People will try to remind you of who you were because who you were made them feel good about not elevating. Okay, you elevating, it can make some people uncomfortable. It can give people the who do you think you are syndrome. It could make people feel like that you automatically think you're better than them because you're elevating. Don't fall for it. Continue to elevate. Continue to educate yourself. Continue to become a better version of yourself. And how do you remedy these people? You drop them. Drop them. Get them out of your life. They cannot sit with you. You don't have a seat at the table for them. They don't align with who you are now. Block them. Quit that job. End that friendship. End that relationship. Stop going over there. Start going over here. That's how you do it. You just move. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for becoming better. That's the bonus tip. So that's the end of the video. Just know that everything that I've said today, I've lived it. I've been through it. I've done it. I came out on the other side of it. They worked for me. I hope it worked for you. If it don't, whatever works for you, take it. Chew the meat, spit out the bone. Okay? I'm rooting for all of us, especially in this new year of 2024. Reinvention and, becoming better and evolving and glowing up. That's stuff we have to do until the day we leave this earth. I'm going to always be looking for ways to elevate. Always. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, you should definitely consider subscribing, turning on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Then dip me underway. You can feel my love flow. Hold me till I scream for air to breathe, and wash me over until my will.